Well, Cameron, first up, a big move from you coming from Adelaide to Sydney. Why?
I just thought the time was right, to be honest. A really exciting move for me personally. I'd been in Adelaide my whole life. Felt like I was getting a little bit stale there, and really looking forward to the opportunities and the challenges in Sydney.
But most guys do it in reverse. The Phil Hugheses, the Usman Khawajas, they all head interstate, they don't come here.
Yeah, that's true. But I sort of see Sydney as the centre of cricket in Australia. It produces the most players, it's got the best and the strongest local competition. So there's a lot of advantages, and I sort of thought there's a bit of an opportunity potentially if I can make a lot of runs to get an opportunity with the New South Wales team, and yeah, that was basically the reason behind it.
Have we seen the best of Cameron Borgas yet or not?
I don't think so. I think I've still got a lot to offer. I feel like I've only started to learn my game in the last year or so. I think initially, especially in the 2020 format, when I first started playing, I didn't really know my capabilities, but having played it a bit more in different conditions against some of the world's best players, you sort of learn a bit more about yourself and what works and what doesn't.
So you have to adjust your game for the various forms. You play your first class cricket, then you play your T20, you play your 50 overs. It's pretty difficult to grasp a lot of it though, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be a little bit difficult, and that's something that some people can struggle with, and personally I probably have struggled a little bit chopping and changing between the formats. So you've really got to be proactive about your approach, and I think it's as mental as anything, so you need to really get that right leading into each format. And, I've really enjoyed the 2020 stuff over the last 2 or 3 years, and the results have been pretty good, so I'm hoping to really continue with that.
One of the keys to the Thunder doing well, apart from guys like yourself obviously, is in the bowling department is a seasoned guy like Dirk Nannes. Now you played recently with Dirk in the same team in Sri Lanka. How do you see his role?
Yeah, he's got a massive role. It's great to see him hit some really good form recently over in South Africa, and we all know that at his best, he's very much a top line bowler. He can be almost unplayable on his night. So he's got a massive job to play, particularly up front, getting us through that power play, getting early wickets. So I think the signs are good with Dirk. I think he'll come good and be a really good option this summer.